They didn't see your pain, but I did. My child, I know you've smiled when your heart was breaking, stood tall when you felt like crumbling, and kept going when everything in you was begging to stop. And I need you to hear this. They may not have seen your pain, but I did. I watched the nights you cried in silence, the days you felt invisible, the moments when you whispered, "God, where are you?" I was there. I never left. Even when it hurt so much you couldn't pray, I was collecting every tear, because none of it is wasted with me. I'm not a distant God who leaves you in pain to fend for yourself. I stepped into human pain, took on the cross, so I could walk through yours with you. And I say to you right now, as your Savior, as your healer, as the one who knows you better than you know yourself, your pain has a purpose, and in my hands, it will become the foundation of your calling. You've asked me, why did this happen? And I know the questions have echoed in your soul. The betrayal that shattered your trust, the sickness that came out of nowhere, the loss that felt unbearable, the door that slammed shut just when you thought things were finally working. But child, listen, I never waste pain. What felt like the end is often where I begin the most beautiful things. You're not being punished, you're being positioned for purpose, positioned for deeper faith, positioned for a future that will help others heal. Do you remember Joseph? Betrayed by his own brothers, thrown in a pit, falsely accused, left in prison for years. But in Genesis 50:20 he said, "You meant it for evil, but God meant it for good." That's what I'm doing in your life too. The enemy came to destroy you, but I will use that very thing to raise you up and deliver others. Pain stretches you, but it also opens your heart to me. That season of crushing you walked through, it wasn't meant to kill you. It was meant to produce oil. Just like olives must be pressed to release their richness, so must your soul be softened to carry what I've called you to carry. In 2 Corinthians 4:17, my word says, "For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all." So though it felt heavy, though it felt long, though it felt lonely, something greater was forming. Your faith was growing, your heart was deepening, your testimony was being born. You may not see it yet, but the pain you've been through is going to be someone else's survival guide. The single mom who lost her way, she'll find hope in your story. The young man battling depression, he'll see your strength and keep going. The widow who feels forgotten, your words will wrap around her like a warm blanket. Because you chose to trust me, your scars will speak of my faithfulness, and your wounds will become a wellspring of wisdom for others. In my kingdom, nothing is wasted. Not a tear, not a struggle, not a single broken moment. Let me tell you about Rebecca from Kansas. She lost her husband to cancer at 42. For 2 years, she felt like a ghost walking through life, raising 2 children while dying inside. But one day she heard a message just like this, and she said, "Jesus, if you can use this pain, I give it to you." Today, she leads a grief support ministry for women across the Midwest. Her pain birthed purpose. Her ashes became a message of beauty. She didn't have to have it all together. She just gave me what she had, and I turned it into healing for others. And child, I'll do the same for you. But you must trust me, not just when it feels good, but even when it hurts. Even when doors close. Even when friends walk away. Even when nothing makes sense. Trust me with the broken pieces, and I will make a masterpiece. Isaiah 61:3 says, I give beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. And I'm doing that in your life even now. Don't rush this healing. Don't hide your scars. Don't think your story is over because it feels hard right now. You're in the middle of the making, and I make all things beautiful in my time. Hold on to me. Stay close. Keep walking. Even if it's slow, even if it's tear-stained. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not broken beyond repair. You are mine, and I still have plans for you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. Yes, even now, even after everything, let me take your pain. Lay it at my feet. Watch what I do with it. Your pain is not proof I left. It's proof I'm building something greater. My precious one, I know the enemy tried to convince you that the pain you felt meant I had abandoned you, but listen closely. Your pain is not proof that I left you. It's proof that I'm building something greater inside you. You see, gold is refined by fire, not comfort. Diamonds are made under pressure, not ease. And your faith, the kind that endures storms and still says, Jesus, I trust you, is more precious than gold to me. That moment you praised me with tears in your eyes. Heaven stood still. That time you forgave someone who never said sorry. That was purpose. That day you got out of bed when your soul felt numb. That was progress. Every hidden act of courage you thought no one saw, I saw it. I recorded it, and I will reward it, for I am a faithful God. Hebrews 6:10 says, God is not unjust. He will not forget your work and the love you have shown him. And I want you to know, I've seen it all. The sleepless nights, the quiet prayers, the moments you kept going when quitting felt easier. And because you didn't give up, I'm now birthing something eternal through your pain. There's a woman in Arizona named Linda. She was abused by her father for years and carried that pain into adulthood. She felt too dirty, too damaged to ever be used by me. But one day, she cried out to me, not with perfect words, but with a broken heart. And I met her there. Today she runs a trauma recovery center for young girls. Her past didn't disqualify her. It qualified her for her calling. What once silenced her now gives her voice power. What once bound her now gives others freedom. That's what I do. I redeem. I restore. I repurpose pain into holy purpose. And I say to you now, I will do it for you too. You're not disqualified by what happened. You're not forgotten because you fell. I know about that addiction you're afraid to speak of. I know about the abortion you've never forgiven yourself for. I know about the cheating, the lying, the pain you caused, the pain you received, and still I love you. Still I call you mine. Still I have purpose for you. Psalm 34:18 says, The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. And I tell you, I'm closer now than ever before. When the world turns its back, I turn my face toward you. When others see failure, I see future. When you see a mess, I see a message. All I ask is that you don't walk away from me in the pain. Run to me. Because if you'll surrender your wounds to me, I will turn them into wells of living water for others to drink from. You want to know what happens when you trust me fully. Even in the middle of heartbreak, disappointment, financial loss, rejection, you become a vessel of resurrection power. You carry healing in your hands, light in your words, and wisdom in your story. And suddenly, What tried to break you becomes what I use to bless others through you. I think of David. He was overlooked, betrayed, hunted like a criminal. And yet through it all, he trusted me. He wrote songs in caves, praised me while hiding, and I made him king. And you too have a crown prepared. Not one made of gold, but of purpose, impact, legacy, and eternal reward. You're not just surviving, you're becoming a leader for a generation that's forgotten how to heal. And through your story, many will see me. Don't despise your valley. Don't rush out of your process. Let me finish what I started. The same way a potter keeps spinning the wheel even when the clay is collapsing, so do I keep shaping you even when life feels chaotic. And one day, you'll look back and say, if I hadn't gone through that, I wouldn't be who I am today. You'll see why I allowed what I allowed. Not because I wanted you to suffer, but because I wanted you to shine. And pain is often the path to deep light. You are not what happened to you. You are who I'm calling you to become. In John 16:33 I said, in this world, you will have trouble. But take heart. I have overcome the world. That means trouble is temporary, but your testimony will be eternal. So let me walk you through the trouble. Let me turn your why into wow. Let me show you how I've been writing your purpose all along, even through the pain. Because when you trust me fully, not just with the good parts, but with the broken ones, I will take what the enemy meant for evil, and I will make it your greatest platform for purpose. That's my promise. Now watch what I do with what tried to break you. Beloved. Now breathe. Yes, right here, right now. Just take a breath. Feel my presence surrounding you. That weight you've been carrying on your shoulders. Let it go. Give it to me. You don't have to fix everything, prove anything, or pretend anymore. Just come as you are, bruised, tired, confused, and I will give you rest. I said in Matthew 11:28, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. And child, I meant it. Lay it all down. The shame, the questions, the anger, the regrets. I can handle it. I already bore it. You're safe with me. The storm may still rage around you, but I'm speaking peace into your soul right now. You are not going under. You are rising. You are not being buried. You are being planted. And just like a seed breaks open in darkness before it grows tall in the light, so are you about to break through. I'm about to take the very thing that nearly destroyed you and make it the beginning of a new chapter. I'm about to take what the world saw as failure and reveal it as divine formation. That loss you thought you'd never survive, I'm going to use it to heal someone else's deepest wound. That season you cried alone in your car, it will become a bridge of empathy to someone who thinks no one understands. Child, your pain has made you powerful in ways you haven't even seen yet. Don't shrink back. Don't dim the light I've placed within you. You were made for this. You've survived what others didn't. You kept believing when others walked away. You kept praying when all hope felt lost. And now I say, watch what I do next. There is someone waiting to hear your voice. Someone waiting to read your story. Someone waiting to see how you made it through. So don't hide what I've healed. Share it. Walk boldly. Speak freely. Smile without fear. I am your rear guard. I am your provider. I am your redeemer. And I am going to use you in ways that will leave you in awe. Remember the woman at the well? She was broken, rejected, ashamed. And in one moment with me, her whole life turned around. She ran back to her town and became a messenger. What was her shame became her sermon, That's what I do. I take the overlooked and make them leaders. I take the broken and make them bridges. I take what's painful and make it prophetic. So yes, get excited. Lift your eyes again. Dare to hope again. Feel my wind behind you, my angels before you, my promises beneath you, and my spirit within you. You are not forgotten. You are being launched. What was a setback is now a setup. What was lost is about to be restored. And the people who saw your pain, they're about to see my power through you. Your joy is coming back. Your laughter is being restored. Your peace is returning like a river. I am doing a new thing in your life. Even now. Can't you feel it? Isaiah 43:19 says, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it?" And yes, my beloved, it's springing up right now. A new beginning, a divine acceleration, a supernatural realignment. Let me take you higher. Let me write the next chapter. Let me anoint you not just to survive, but to thrive, to rise in purpose, to walk in legacy, to become the answer to prayers others haven't even prayed yet. Your pain was real, but so is your calling, so is your future, so is your destiny, so is my hand upon your life, and no devil in hell can stop what I've ordained. You've cried long enough, now it's time to rise. You've questioned long enough, now it's time to walk. You've suffered long enough, now it's time to shine. I am with you. I am in you. And I am sending you. Let go of the ashes. Take hold of the oil. Let go of what hurt you. Embrace what will heal you. Let go of what they said. Hear what I say. You are chosen. You are anointed. You are rising. You are mine. So when the enemy whispers, "You'll never recover," I want you to whisper back, "Watch what my God can do." When doubt says, "It's too late," remember I'm the God who raised Lazarus after 4 days in the grave. I don't work by man's timelines. I work by eternal power. Nothing is too lost, too broken, or too far gone in my hands. The very thing that tried to bury you is about to bless you. And child, what comes next is better than what was. Not because of who you are, but because of who I am. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the restorer of dreams, the breaker of chains, the one who bottles every tear and rewrites every chapter with grace. I don't just lift you, I transform you. I don't just heal you, I anoint you. And I don't just love you, I fight for you. Every day, every night, in battles you never even knew you were facing. So lift your head, straighten your spine, place your hand in mine again, because this is not the end. It's the turning point, from pain to purpose, from battle to breakthrough, from tears to testimony. Now go forward, shine, love, forgive, trust, hope, speak life, and don't keep this to yourself. Someone you love is secretly in pain. Someone you care about is silently asking me for a sign. Let this message be that sign. Share it with them now. Be my hands. Be my voice. Be the bridge that brings them back to me. And before you go, make sure to subscribe to God's sacred voice, because I will keep speaking through this channel, and each word is tailored for your healing, your journey, your purpose. I am Jesus. I am with you, and I am not done.